What's up, boys? Winter cut day 60, and today we're going to be hitting chest day. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you'll know that I am going to start with the least fatiguing exercises and build up to the most fatiguing. And I think that'll make the overall stimulus of my chest day better than it would have otherwise been. So, with that said, the plan, guys, is to just really figure out the blueprint here to get a really huge chest, and I think I may have struck gold with this, I don't even want to call it a training technique, but a more so unique exercise order. So on leg day, what I've been doing is starting with calf raises, which nobody can argue is really fatiguing at all. You know, you're obviously going to be fatigued a little bit, but you get what I'm saying. Then I do seated, bent leg calf raises, so 2 variations, seated hamstring curls, leg extensions, and then at the end, I end off with hack squat. And not only do I feel still energized and ready to move heavy weight, I'm still hitting PRs every single week, just about, on hack squat. And, you guys got to keep in mind, I'm on a cut. So, with that said, we're making big moves. Okay, and today the plan is to start off with chest flies. Then to do probably tricep push downs, decline press, and then incline press in that order. And in terms of shoulders, man, I gotta be honest with you. I just don't like side raises that much. I just feel like there's no progressibility. There's no end goal. You're getting nowhere. You're just doing high reps with the same weight every week. You're trying to improve little by little. And you can't even really gauge your performance on them because the form is so easily changed. So one thing I might do is hop on the side lateral raise machine, which I had given up for a bit because of shoulder pain and whatnot. But guys, you got to realize sometimes things will give you pain, but what you have to do is just mitigate certain aspects of it in order for the exercise to feel good. So like hack squats, for example. When I do a lot of volume on them, I get low back pain. And this is regardless of my form, for whatever reason. I could squat, split stance, whatever. I mean, it's just going to hurt. So if I do one set, though, no low back pain whatsoever. And my point is, shoulders will give you the same problems if you do certain things that you just don't agree with your body. If you are overhead pressing 4 times a week and your shoulders start hurting, start overhead pressing like twice a week or once a week. You know what I mean? It's very simple, man. Just listen to your body, right? And so I was hitting side lateral raises, and then I was hitting, that was on chest day, and then I hit a shoulder day, and for me, that was too much volume throughout the week, generally speaking. It would just be every time I would hit shoulder day and then chest day, I would get really sore in terms of my, shoulder tendons and whatnot, just not a good kind of sore. So, now though, none of those issues are prevalent, because I'm very careful. I'm starting to learn more about my body and my training, and it's just working super well. So we're going to throw this creatine in here. But yeah, I think the model is less like, here's the first exercise with all the stimulus, and then it just kind of goes subtly downward after that. And, there's all this fatigue that drops off the stimulus of the rest of the workouts. I think it's more so like, here's a little fatigue and a lot of stimulus, and it's kind of like an upward, steady, like arc, if you will. So less of a drop off, more of a stable level of stimulus throughout the session. So that's kind of the goal. But anyway, we got creatine. I wouldn't dare mix it with salt, so I'm going to have salt separately, just because we're getting into the bad territory here, man. If you're mixing creatine with salt, you got some serious issues. Oh, wait, I could just stir with the other spoon. But yeah. I mean, other than that, man, the pump's gonna be amazing today. You guys watch me. I optimize the pump a lot. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, I don't know, like honey or something. We got a Brita water filter coming in today. It's gonna be really nice. I think it's either today or tomorrow. But anyway, really nice, really high quality water. I'm kind of just looking forward to it because I know obviously filtered water is definitely healthier for you, and it definitely tastes better. So, but as of right now, my body's pretty much made of tap water, and so I have every resistance to it known to man. You know, we're turning into a we've already got the mutations in place to resist the metal in the water, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, Mom?
That's right.
See, that's the balance, right? I love having honey. I love having carbs, but I also love cutting. And so you have to make those two meet in the middle and culminate into something amazing. So today I want to have a lot of carbs before my workout, but I also want to have low calories today in general. So I think that my allocation of calories today is going to be probably, I don't know, 3 tablespoons of honey. Maybe even more. We'll see. Chicken breast, a couple of those, maybe 2 or 3. And Oikos, yogurt, and a protein shake. So, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the gym. So guys, I know what I said earlier, but I'm changing my mind. I forgot that I was going to the boxing gym, and this is my first boxing gym chest day I've had in a while. So I'm going to just see how this feels. 185 is the current weight. I noticed my form feels kind of like a Smith machine, which is really nice. So if I'm totally honest with myself, that felt super unstable. I think it's because of the seat. So let me raise this up one. Felt like I was getting freaking pulled off the bench. All right, this is like 10 times better. So. All right. Help! Help! Just take it off. Dude! Let it down. Okay. Alright. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Alright.
Thanks.
Well, at least you might.
Next time, let me know if you're gonna do a heavyweight like that.
I knew you couldn't spot me from the back. You almost pulled it onto my neck, which scared the shit out of me. Alright, guys. So that sucked. Pretty bad. I wasted a lot of energy on that. But I know I normally always do 205 on Smith machine. So yes, I'm doing 2 plates, but it's 20 pounds less. But I thought I would at least get it for 1. I'm thinking, that was just weird. I didn't expect to get it for that, like, low of an amount of reps, which was literally 0. So I don't know. So, gotta admit guys, I'm really weak on barbell. Kinda didn't expect that, but you know, it is what it is. Bet the bump still looks cool. So I think part of the reason I'm weaker than I thought was because every time I used the barbell bench of any kind before, I would do it with such a lack of control and bounce. And I would hip thrust like this for every rep. And that allowed me to do a lot more weight. But lately, I have adopted pure hypertrophy technique. Just slow on the way down, huge stretch, pause, up, like that. So I think that's part of the reason I'm weaker, even though I'm actually stronger, much stronger than I used to be. So I just have to build back up to the old weights I was doing with the new form, which I think is much more superior anyway. So let's get one more set of this. We're going much lighter, substantially lighter. Smith machine does not translate like I thought it would. I know the bar is 20 pounds heavier here and I'm aware of that, but another huge factor to consider is the amount of stabilization required on this versus a Smith machine. So, anyway, let's go. All right, boys, we're taking off the pump cover. Another thing too about being very light is, you know, your stability overall goes down because pretty much every weight that you're lifting is heavier than you, or at least most weights just cause you to shake and move a lot more. So I'm excited to eventually be 200 and move the weight instead of the weight moving me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I am Kevin Lavroni. We're moving on to incline flies. Screw it. Up. I have one more. Oh. Ha. Yes! One set of side raises is all we got today, boys, because we gotta be quick, but I already got a crazy pump. So let's see what happens. What's up, young fellas? Today, actually, I'm acting like this is an intro. Tonight, nothing new, man. Just had a good, solid dinner. To be honest, I was super hungry, so I had more than just chicken. I did have tuna, mac and cheese, shrimp, cocktail sauce, a Fit Crunch Robert Irvine protein bar, and then probably something else that I'm not remembering. Oh yeah, and Oikos with chocolate chips and whipped cream. So, overall, I had pretty low-calorie options, but they added up to be quite a few calories in the end. So, anyway. Yep. If I had to recap on today's chest day, it would be that I went for a stupid number at the beginning. I knew I couldn't do 225 on incline, but I did want to try. Especially, dude, whenever I have these PRs in my mind that I had during the bulk. Like, being able to rep out 225 for 10 on the bench. You know, 10 reps. And, you know, I gotta realize a few factors. Like, that weight moved easily at one point, but that was when I was 30 pounds heavier. So I don't feel too guilty about that. And also, I don't need to get caught up in the numbers too much on the cut, man. Progressive overload is awesome, and it tells you your training's working, but, you know, excuse me, I'm tired. A 20-pound jump, randomly, is definitely not the way to PR, especially on a movement that I'm not familiar with, so. Not to get too hung up on that, but other than the training, man, well, training was fantastic. I think the posing was incredible. I absolutely love that lighting in the boxing gym whenever, you know, the sun's setting from the side window, and I could just sit there and look super aesthetic. And, you know, guys, if I had to talk about one thing at the end of this video, it would be the difference of lighting, angles, posing, and pump, and the impact it can have on your physique. I've had so many people tell me I have the worst physique ever based on pictures that are just transparent, just me just standing there with no special lighting or pump or anything. And I've also had people say, oh, bro, what's your routine? What do you do? Man, your physique is crazy, blah, blah, blah. All those things are literally just dependent on whether I have a pump or not and whether I'm in the right lighting. So I don't let it get to me, and neither should you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Have a good one.